Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here, welcome back to Revive the Witch. So, we're back again with Path Not Taken on my free-to-play account, and for Day 4, it looks like we're fighting against the Mantis sisters again. Now, there's a difference this time, however. I think, well, it's different because, you know, they're not gonna do the same thing for the last fight. Because we had Mantis sisters before already, so they're obviously gonna make the modifiers different this time. So if we take a look, we have increased dull magic, increased dull damage taken. That's fine. We take all of those every time. Increased magic defense, energy recovery speed, which again I always tell you guys I hate. So 40% maximum for me, for more convenience. Because 80% for 80% you want to do like RNG with Earth set, but yeah, I don't want to do that for extra score, so I'll just go for the maximum I can get with 40% energy speed reduced. And then for the last one, it looks like they have increased enemy physical defense as well. So it looks like we have a choice here on what we should do. So what I will do here is that I'm gonna have to do maximum on 180 seconds, and I'm going to see which type of team I'm going to use in the end. So I'm gonna go, so let's first check my auto settings. Okay, so we're in default mode. So the first thing that I'm going to try out would be my physical team with everything maxed except 40% energy recovery speed. So this will just see how fast this team will be able to perform. And then just need to ensure that I have my auto equipment done. Same for my Solania. And then double checking my tonel. Okay, very good. So we're just going to test with physical and then magical team and then see which one took less time. And then we will try to improve the time further after that. So we will go ahead and start with this team first. So Amurai doesn't actually do anything here. She is mainly just there for the 10% school stat buff with Solania and Catherine for the Brimstone. And we're just going to be using them in full auto, as they're using this team in free mode. It's not too difficult, right? It's not too difficult, but obviously it's more convenient for us to just, you know, let them do the thing, because if I were to do it anyway, it'll perform about the same, perhaps a little bit better, and we'll only do that if I need to. But for the most part, it seems we're performing pretty decently. I don't think we're actually going to hit the 90-second mark with this comp, but for sure we will definitely hit the 180-second mark, because we've hit past the halfway mark before we hit 90 seconds. So for sure, we're obviously going to hit the end before the 180 seconds. So I'll just come back to you guys once this guy is defeated. Alright, just under 100k to go, and there we have it. So 132 seconds. Be sure to remember that. Well, you don't have to, I'll remind you guys later on anyway. But yeah, 132 seconds with my physical team. So we will do the exact same, right? Exact same time frame, exact same modifiers, but this time we're going to be using our magical team to see if we're able to improve things. But of course, I need to switch to free mode for my magical team, as I need to manage a little more things compared to the Solania comp. So, as I've mentioned, everything maxed except for the energy recovery speed. We keep that at 40%. And we're going to be using our magic team. So obviously we're using Tonel, that's fine. We will use Maya. Here are her DPS stats, 241 on skills. And then for DORIN, let's just quickly give her a preset that has good gear, and then we'll just be borrowing that. Alright, we'll take this, and we will take, well, it doesn't really matter actually. I'll just take this one then. Confirm. It doesn't really matter what she has, but she does deal damage a little bit on her second skill, so it doesn't hurt to give her good gear. Alright, now let's begin. So our frontliner doesn't really do much, as I've mentioned before, and I'm going to do S1, S2, and then S1, S2 on Maya, and then S1, S2 on DORIN, and then always S2 on Maya during Arcana Burst. And then after Arcana Burst, this is where you start switching. So just once in a while, if you see the buff flashing on the left side, that is when you switch to DORIN S2, and once it's activated, you would switch back to Maya. Alright, outside of Arcana Burst now, switch back. Alright, so far we seem to be on track for a pretty good clear time, maybe. Now, hopefully we do hit the 90, under the 90-second mark, as that will boost up our score by a very, very large margin. 86, 87, 88. Okay, we can work with that. So it was definitely clear that we did this in, well, basically nearly under 90 seconds. I'll just have to do some more RNG when it comes to that. So we're gonna do all of this maxed, and bang. So 5,000 score, which is pretty decent considering the max score is 5.7k. In terms of total score, we are going down by 700, but this does seem to be very respectable. So we'll first get 5,000 score, and then we will see if we're able to improve that afterwards. Alright. Oh, no, same team still, but let's see if we can improve anything. So I think her weapon is the best I can make it. Okay, this one gives the most attack. And yeah, they're pretty much the same deal in terms of DPS. Okay, so I can't really do much. Now I can improve her tree. You know, we'll just try again. We'll try again, and this time we'll hope for some crits. Let's see if we can improve our sacrifice. Probably not. We do have water gear already, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, so we're doing the usual. Turn on auto. S1, S2 on DORIN. There you go, another S2 on DORIN. And then during Arcana Burst, we have Maya. And then quick S2 on DORIN just to refresh the buff. Another refresh on DORIN. Alright. Now we just do S1, S2 on DORIN just to speed up the Arcana Burst. Back to Maya, spamming back to Maya S2 after Arcana Burst. Turning on the buff again. Okay, this is where we start spamming again. Increasing that Arcana Burst gauge. And then one quick S2 from DORIN, and then hopefully straight all the way with Maya S2 all the way to the end. Okay. So as you can see, I've managed the skill gauges more efficiently this time, and as you can see, I've cut down my combat time by over 7 seconds, which is very nice. So very good improvement this time. We now have 5,000 score. So the next phase would be under 30 seconds because we've already basically capped it out to where I'm most comfortable with in terms of, you know, modifiers. And so the next step would have to be increasing the difficulty by lowering the combat time. So we have 30 seconds now, and we have 5.5k, and obviously I won't be able to do this as we've already tested the same modifiers and it took me 83 seconds. So what we have to do now is alter the magic defense modifiers so that the total score increase would be more suitable to what I need. And this is the most I can get out of it. So the magic defense is now very low, well, lowered by 6k compared to the 14k, and then we'll just see where this takes us. So the usual S1, S2 on DORIN, and then S1 DORIN again, switch to Maya, and then during Arcana Burst back on Maya. There you go, 1 S2 on DORIN. So as you can see, we're unable to do it. As you said, like, we just didn't deal enough damage at all. So it does mean that my Maya may not be built enough. Now, one last thing that I could try is probably something along the lines of, let's see. Okay, so this one is actually might be better, right? Because we lowered the energy recovery speed, right, to 20%. So we'll have more order energy gain. Now they have 4,000 more magic defense, but maybe the extra energy gain might be beneficial. So this will be our last try. And then if this still doesn't work, then there's not really much we can do there. Alright. And I'll pretty much go all in on the S2 here. One switch to DORIN, to DORIN S2, yep. Okay. It seems, I'm not sure if it did better there, but in terms of damage, it was nowhere near enough. So I think we'll have to stop the video here. So I think this will be the best I can do for today. Let's take a look at the ranking list to see what others have done. And of course, they have definitely maxed out their squad. Okay, so these guys have used the full package. Oh, I see, they used Caledonia. Which does make a lot of sense because she does have her unique equipment, giving her more stats, and the physical defense reduction will be much greater with her unique equipment. And I'm assuming they followed suit. Oh, yep, definitely made a lot of sense. And they definitely did some RNG when it comes to giving order, energy, and chaos. And then for the last comp, alright, same thing. And this one also had Lilia. Alright, so it does make a lot of sense. So for the most part, when it comes to the higher rankings, they will definitely have someone with unique equipment, whether you like it or not, really. They do give a huge edge, especially for someone like Solania, because her unique equipment is basically, you could say it's technically made for Path Not Taken, as the buff, like the passive it gives, is that for the first 30 seconds of battle, Solania gains a certain percentage damage buff, which is definitely huge, considering she gets all this free stats. You know, look how much crit rate and crit damage she has, you know, just insane damage potential. And then same for Caledonia, even though you don't really see it, you know, her defense, her physical defense has increased greatly, which will definitely be very, very nice for dealing damage. However, as you saw, the performance of my physical team did not do as well as my magic team, so there was no point in me trying that. In any case, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you found it useful. It's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace.